a variation of a guard pass from half guard. So he gets on the hook. Or either I can cross body over here, or I need to dominate the head. In order for me to get a good control over his head, I will try to reach right on the armpit. If I cannot reach right now, all I have to do is cross face him and push my way down. And now I will try to climb and find the grip right under the armpit. So my left hand goes in here, I cannot easily apply pressure on his shoulder, my shoulder on his jaw. So that's the idea of controlling the head, so I can then drop my hip, and I don't have to deal much with the underhook anymore. I'm controlling his upper body by controlling his head. I will do the same thing. I'm going to try to walk my toes and heel until I can find his hip in there. At this point, usually my knees is free. So instead I go to the mount right now because I don't have the underhook, it's super tight. I will try to lift my hip and enter my left knee right onto his hip here. And I sit back in there. I must have a good control of the head so he doesn't turn into me. And right now it's a matter of about patience and timing as I'm trying to push and pull to free my foot. The closest the bottom foot goes right on the legs to the knee, the more pressure I would have in here. So I would have to do constantly push and pull using my hands, and finally I flat my foot here. Usually no gi is very slippery. I can just sneak my foot out. Once I'm here, switch my hip, drop, control the hip, and it will be in a side control. So once again, what are we doing here? First thing is the head. So put his back on the ground, find the grip on the armpit. So I cannot grab anything, but I can hook right under his armpit. That gives a good pressure on his jaw in there. At this point, I'm dropping my hip, walk around, and my knee should be free by now. So I'm gonna change so you guys see what I'm doing with this footwork. Guys, once I'm getting here, my hip is quite far from his hip. That allows me to really bring the knees right in there. So my shin and my foot find the foot there. I keep pushing on inside, so I want to push his knee away from each other. So then I can flat my foot and sneak out. Check the hip, secure side control.